What's up, roomie?
Get ready.
It's Christmas Eve. Have you been good the last year?
Not exactly naughty, but definitely gross.
So I really want to know. I mean, obviously these stories are loosely based on your life. What was your inspiration behind Cabin Fever?
My inspiration was that feeling of being a kid and anticipating the holidays and having a lot of stress around it, and then trying to be good to get Santa to get you what you want for Christmas. And so I think that that was the spark that started the story, and I really wanted to create a holiday story that had a little bit of an edge to it. So even though the story is kind of wholesome and treacly in a way, it also has a bit of a bite that's kind of fun as well.
For the naughtiest.
Have I ever steered you wrong?
A bunch of times.
Nicest.
What could be better than being snowed in with your family for the holidays?
I noticed in the credits there were a couple names in there, Grant and Will Kinney. Any
Right.
relation?
Yeah, they're my boys. They got to be bullies, and my one son is like 6'5". He's got a deep voice, and I was like, yeah, you could be a big dumb bully. I think you could pull this off, and he did a really good job.
How fun is that to work with your family on these films that you create about family?
It really was cool, and it was fun seeing them in the studio and trying their hardest to act like actors, and I think they did just enough to make the final cut.
Wimpiest.
I think my freckles might have frostbite.
Do not make eye contact.
Christmas ever.
Read about this family. They got snowed in, and to survive, they had to eat each other.
The book series has 4 live action films and 3 animated films. Tell me a little bit about the difference, why you choose to switch back and forth, and the difference between the two.
I think in a way, I like the live action films, but I think in a way the Diary of a Wimpy Kid stories always wanted to be animated as well, because, Greg draws himself in a really particular way, and you have this visual of Greg, this way that you think that he might look in the real world. And of course, when you use a live actor, it's different, right? So this feels like the stories have sprung to life from the pages of the diary. So I think they feel really tied into the diaries.
Yeah. What are we going to see in this installment from the characters we love?
A lot of stress. Everybody's under a lot of stress. The power goes out. The family's snowed in. They're all getting annoyed with one another. Greg's worried that his secret is going to be revealed. And then a lot of heart as well. I think that we stick the landing on this story.
What do you feel like is at the heart of this franchise? What kind of legacy do you hope it leaves?
I honestly just hope it leaves a legacy of humor, because that's what I'm striving for. I never fancy myself the best storyteller, and I don't think that it's great literature, but I do think that the humor is strong. And so I hope that there's this generation of kids that are growing up on this right now that will turn into comedians and writers, and they'll tell funny stories of their own one day.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas, Cabin Fever is streaming exclusively on Disney Plus starting December 8th. I'm Sari Cohen. I'll see you next time.
Del Friendo was one of Santa's most important scouts.
It's alive!
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas. Cabin Fever.